ragazzi! So Italy, romantic, chaotic, delicious. But only if you know how to move around. If not, well, let's just say it gets real spicy real fast. Today we're talking about travel mistakes. The ones that tourists usually make, and Italians probably would love to give you a piece of advice. Because let's be honest, there is a huge difference between visiting Italy and traveling through it like a local. So let's get in. Number one, don't expect trains to be on time, or at least all the trains all the time. Italy has fantastic trains, but not all of them follow the clock like a Swiss watch. Il treno è in ritardo. You'll hear it very often if you choose trains. The train is delayed, it means. This could mean 10 minutes or an hour or even more. The key, be flexible. Plan for buffer time, especially if you have to catch a flight or another train. We continue with the trains. Don't forget to validate your ticket. This one is a biggie. You buy a physical ticket at the ticket office, great. But if you don't stamp it before boarding, you can get a fine. Ha convalidato il biglietto? Did you validate your ticket? You'll be asked. Look for little machines, usually green or yellow. Normally they're located near the platform. Otherwise, if you have an app, if you buy a ticket via app, it will be validated automatically. You can just forget about it. One extra personal advice about physical tickets. If you don't find these tiny machines, green or yellow, to convalidate your ticket that you bought at a ticket office or at a ticket machine, maybe you're finding yourself in a very tiny train station when there are just two platforms. Very often it's like this. I traveled a lot by train in Italy, and these machines are not working in this exact day, or maybe they're not working for years and nobody thought about repairing them. In this case, just take your pen and write on your ticket with a pen date and time. This way you can validate it like in all good times. The train manager will not give you a fine for this because I did it many times and it worked. Number three, don't assume taxis work like in your country. In Italy, you don't just wave a taxi down. You either go to a taxi stand, call one, or use an app like WeTaxi. Or you can try to wave, but not all of them will stop. Dove posso trovare un taxi? Where can I find a taxi? And don't expect Uber everywhere. It works only in some cities and it's often pricier than a taxi. You can get just both apps, Uber and WeTaxi, and look for the itinerary and compare the prices. Sometimes WeTaxi is cheaper, sometimes Uber is cheaper, so that's what I usually do. Number four, don't expect full air conditioning everywhere. It gets hot in Italy, like melt your face off hot in summer. But air conditioning isn't guaranteed. Fa caldo ma è normale in estate. It's hot, but it's quite normal here in summer. Trains, apartments, even hotels might have minimal cooling or even not at all. Just get information about it before booking. Pack light fabrics and bring a mini fan if you are very sensitive. Number five, do not overpack. Cobblestones, stairs. Normally there is no elevator. Narrow aisleways, big suitcases means pain. Hai troppi bagagli? Do you have a lot of luggage? No, it's not good. Pack versatile clothes, rewear outfit. Italians do it stylishly. And go carry on if you can. Number six, don't plan 5 cities in 5 days. Italy isn't a checklist, it's a vibe. Restaurants through Rome, to Florence, to Venice, to Amalfi in 3 days? Well, you'll spend more time in transit than actually experiencing anything. Meglio poco ma bene. Better less and well done. Instead, pick just 1-2 places and soak it in. It is much better, trust me. And as we said, public transport may not work perfectly and or may not work as you are expecting it to do. So in this case, you may just miss the train that you booked and there are no other tickets and you need to be in another town or in another city that is very far and you booked your hotels. You will be much more stressful. You will not enjoy your trip if you just plan everything one day, one city. No, give yourself at least 3 days and again, plan with buffer time if you have two trains or if you have a flight or even if you go by car, it may be the weekend, it can be a lot of traffic in the streets. So again, just plan a very easygoing and relaxed way. Number 7, don't skip the small towns. Rome is stunning, Milan is stylish, but the real heart of Italy, the towns you've probably never heard about. Orvieto, Polignano a Mare, Matera, Lucca, Lecce e Borghi sono il cuore d'Italia. Small towns are the heart of Italy. They're cheaper, friendlier, and the food is just unreal for a very good price. Let's switch on to number 8. Don't eat right to tourist attraction. If you're right next to Duomo or Colosseum and the waiter is holding a laminated menu in 5 languages, run. Cerchi un posto tipico. Are you looking for a typical place? You just need to walk 5-10 minutes, maybe in some narrow street or behind the famous tourist attraction, and you'll find better food, better service, and what is also important, better prices. Maybe you want to enjoy the view, but then you should know that this is not like a typical food. You should not expect something extraordinary. You are just paying for the view, and most probably that's it. It's not always true, but you need to know. Maybe you can go to check on TripAdvisor or maybe to some other websites just to check reviews before sitting down. But if you like the place and it's next to tourist attraction, forget what I just said. Just enjoy the vibe. Number 9, don't be loud on public transport. Some of you will surprise at this. Italians are expressive, I know, rare, yes. But on buses and trains, they're quietly dramatic. No loud phone calls or speaker videos, please. Abbassi la voce, per favore. Please lower your voice. You'll get stares. Number 10, don't forget Sunday riposo. Shop is closed, streets empty. It's not a ghost town, it's Italy resting. E l'ora del riposo is the rest time. Plan around and honestly embrace it. It's just a part of the culture. And it's normal that you may find some shops open, some shops closed. Same is true about August in general. August means rest. So if you are on holiday in a small town in Italy, somewhere near the seaside, don't expect everything to be open, like restaurants, bars, shops, even the pharmacies, even the hospitals. They may be closed at least for 2 weeks in the middle of August or maybe for the whole month. If the place is very touristic, maybe it's not the case. But if it's not, and you prefer everything to be open, you just need to think again about your itinerary or about the time that you're planning your holidays in. Just get prepared. Number 11, don't touch the produce. I know how it is in other countries. At markets, you don't just grab tomatoes or squeeze peaches. Ask the vendor, always. Mi può scegliere 2 pesche, per favore? Can you pick 2 peaches for me, please? It's respectful and hygienic. Plus, they'll give you the best ones anyway. 12. Don't walk around with huge maps or phones out. Holding a giant city map, walking while loudly navigating on your phone, instant tourist alert. Hai bisogno d'aiuto? Do you need help? Use discrete navigation apps. Stop to check directions or best just move around. Sometimes ask, and it's the best to go exploring hidden gems by yourself and you'll be very happy. I do it. When I travel, I look for the itinerary, just the general one. And then I really like to get lost in the city center. The historical city centers of Italian towns are fantastic and are full of hidden gems that you may find by yourself. You don't always need the recommendations by locals, by other tourists, or anybody else. Maybe you can find the best option for yourself. Just walk around and check it all. Number 13, don't be in a rush all the time. This is the hardest for many travelers. You're on a schedule, you want to see everything, but Italy isn't meant to be rushed. Piano, piano, slowly. Take time for coffee, for aperitivo, for a glass of wine, to eat something nice. People watch, chat, eat. That's real Italy. Number 14, don't forget cultural differences in service. You might think the waiter is ignoring you, but they're not. They're giving you space. Service is much slower here, more relaxed. No one rushes you. Il conto quando vuole. The bill whenever you want. So, here is the deal. If you want to travel through Italy like a local, don't just Google top 10 lists. Look, listen, ask questions, and slow it down. In Italia si vive con calma. In Italy we live slowly. See you next week